Welcome back. This is James Duerr, your host of the Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show, and I have my special guest today, Amy Story, who's President and CEO of the Kendall County Economic Development Corporation.
Boerne Kendall County.
Now, so I did that on purpose.
Okay.
It's because I want to find out. Usually, it's like a certain county or certain city. Are you just responsible for the Boerne area for economic development?
No, we are the entire county. We're the Boerne Kendall County Economic Development Corporation. We are supported by the city of Boerne, by Kendall County, and then about 75 private businesses in the area. So we are responsible for the entire county. Okay,
but because of the Boerne, the city of Boerne sponsors you, the county sponsors you, it gives you ability to do the whole county.
Yes.
So it's the Boerne Kendall County Economic Development Corporation.
That's right.
And do you ever use the acronym on that?
It's a mouthful. It's alphabet soup. BKCEDC.
There you go. Yeah. But Economic Development Corporation is so critical. I mean, I know from my years of business that you're behind the scenes. You're making the quality of life better. You're making the industries happen. And you have an amazing background. Your background's in finance, marketing, and law. You hold a bachelor's of business administration and finance and marketing and a JD from University of Texas at Austin.
Hook 'em horns.
Yeah, is that where is that anyway?
But I have 4 Aggies, so.
Yeah. Oh, you got 4 Aggies. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Gig 'em. Class of '83. You've been active in Kendall County community for a variety of capacities, and particular emphasis on volunteer roles with Boerne ISD and Boerne Education Foundation.
Absolutely. Spent a lot of time working with both those groups. Very near and dear to my heart.
I know. I used to be a board of regent for a community college. So education is the key, and I appreciate your volunteer work for education in our community. And you didn't start off as president, COO.
I did not. No, I've been with the EDC about 5 years now, and I started off doing marketing and special projects for the EDC. I worked with Misty Mayo, who was my predecessor, and she left to go to Abilene, and so I stepped into this role. It was a year in October, so I'm still fairly new in this position, but couldn't be more excited to lead this group, and I've got an amazing team that I work with that makes this job not only rewarding, but fun.
And what a success story. I mean, everybody knows about Boerne. Everybody loves Boerne, and you hear it every day on the radio. I love Boerne. But it's because I say it's efforts like you behind the scenes making things happen.
Well, Boerne is a tremendous community, as we all know. It sells itself to a large degree. I mean, the quality of the schools, the quality of life. It's got so many positive things that draw people here. And the residential growth has been happening and is continuing to happen. And so what we're trying to do is make sure that commercial growth keeps pace with that. So
great. I'm glad you're talking about residential. I'm with the Berkshire Hathaway Studios today. I'm James Duerr, your Texas Realtor, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Hill Country Properties. But why do you do what you do anyway? I mean, you go every day you work. You're probably working 7 days a week.
Working remotely has been an interesting experience for most people. I find that I'm very accessible most all the time. So, yes, I work a lot, but I love what I do. It's just, and it's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity. I've raised my family here. I love Boerne. I love Kendall County. And so having the ability to kind of shape the growth that's happening and that's coming our way is extremely rewarding. It's a great place to live, but it's also a great place to work. And we want to provide those opportunities for people to both be able to live and work in Kendall County. So
we'll talk more about the rewarding aspect for you, because every day this is not an easy job you have. What makes it so rewarding that you do it? And you've had such success.
It's something different every day. And, from meeting with projects and talking with potential companies that are considering our community to...
And nobody knows about that, right? Isn't it confidentiality agreements a lot of times when they're coming in and they want to scope out the community?
It's very typical, and we need to respect the confidentiality requests of the businesses. So they typically... We give them project names, and that's something that's been interesting. People seem to think that it's this secretive thing. It's really just to respect the confidentiality of the businesses.
And if you lose that confidentiality, that's right. Nobody's going to come here.
That's right.
So you got to respect that. And then if I'm a current business, how do I plug into the Boerne County Economic Development Corporation?
Well, as I said, we're about a third supported by the city and county, and then we're about 2/3 funded by private businesses. And the way we're structured is very unusual. Most economic development organizations are sales tax funded,
Right.
and we are not. So we are small but mighty, but we are funded again by the city, county, and private businesses who have an interest in strong economic development for our community. So these are companies that really feel committed to our mission to bring a diversified, resilient economy for Kendall County. So that's really it's an opportunity. It's a membership-based organization.
Right.
So
I love it that you don't take any taxes. I mean,
we don't.
You don't have, like a lot of places have another tax you officially have on the appraisal district.
That's right.
To be assessing. You're
That's
not doing any assessing of taxes.
That's right. So it results in a much different budget, but we're still able to work effectively and achieve what we want to do. And as I said, Boerne and Kendall County are a very interesting place to a lot of businesses, so it's a great place to be.
Right. So brag about it a little bit. What is it about Kendall County that makes it so inviting for businesses and individuals to live here?
Well, Texas as a whole is a very business-friendly state, and post-COVID or still in the COVID world, we're seeing a lot of businesses that are in other states that are reevaluating where their businesses are located. They're looking at Texas. We just located a project in Comfort recently. It was a significant project. It's bringing 200 employees and $24 million in capital investment to Comfort.
And it's still confidentiality on that? Or
no, it's been announced. It's a high-end patio furniture manufacturer that was founded. It's a multi-generational family-owned business out of California, and they have moved the entire manufacturing and headquarters to Comfort, Texas.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's interesting, but we're seeing a lot more of that. Even businesses in San Antonio that are looking at surrounding communities. And what we've said is that we're very targeted in what we think would be a good fit for our community, and we really want to look at companies that are small to mid-size that won't have a huge footprint, won't unnecessarily tax our natural resources. Right. So we're very focused in what.
So you're looking in the future. So what are we going to look at like in 10 years?
Well,
as a community?
Graceful growth is a term that we've used frequently, and the growth is coming. I mean, Kendall County has consistently been one of the fastest growing counties in both the state and the nation. Mm-hmm. So the growth is coming, and what we want to do is just provide more opportunities for people to be able to support a family and live here. I mean, I think we've got infrastructure that we need to keep on top of.
And let's talk about infrastructure. I mean, what do we need to have in terms of utilities, electric, fiber, internet, things like that?
Well, we're fortunate. Boerne's a fully fiber optic city, and that's unusual in a lot of rural communities. So that's definitely a plus for Boerne. So we're very fortunate to have that. In terms of water, that's always a topic that's very important. And I think our leadership is being proactive in putting together committees that will address what our infrastructure needs are going to be in the future and how we prepare for that, both from transportation and natural resources as well. So the Boerne
Kendall County Economic Development Corporation, if somebody's interested, how do they get a hold of you?
Come to our website and call us. I mean, if you've got a question about something that you're hearing is happening in our community, I'm happy to speak to you. So you can reach us on our website. Mm-hmm. It's www.bkcedc.com. Like Boerne Kendall County Economic Development Corporation.
There you go.
Or via phone, 830-331-9070. So we'd love to talk to anybody who's got an interest in the EDC.
So if I want to get plugged into the EDC, how do I do it? If I'm moving to Boerne and I want to get plugged in and I want to communicate, I want to be part of the community, I want my business to be vibrant, and I want to be part of this, what do I do?
You contact us. We've got a membership application, and you fill that out and pay to join us, and we'll put you to work. We have a lot of opportunities to engage in the EDC, so we'd be happy to have anyone who's got an interest to plug in. So come visit us.
So let's look for a next interesting project name. We got we can talk about the mass project or something, but we really appreciate you being here today. We hope to have you on in the future and talk about maybe particular projects, because I mean, I'm assuming that you also want to directly affect the job market here.
Absolutely.
To provide jobs. So we'd like to, in the future, talk about, jobs are available in Kendall County, in Boerne, And so in that way, where would you refer somebody for that right now? If they're looking for employment here in Boerne?
I would check the chamber website.
Okay.
I mean, they've got a good listing of available positions.
And y'all work together?
I work with Kim a great deal, and she is a terrific partner. I really rely on her.
She's tremendous.
She is wonderful, so I enjoy working with her, and it's a very important relationship that we have with the chamber.
Okay. Well, Amy Story, President and CEO of the Boerne Kendall County Economic Development Corporation.
You got it.
Thank you so much for being here. And the
Thank you
next
for
time
having
you're
me.
on, I'll have the acronym down.
I look forward to it. Thank you.